What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Tireless Golem here with another video. We are checking in today on our I guess progress trying to get Trainer Red. We have really been trying, folks. We've really been trying to get Trainer Red the good old-fashioned way through free packs, and it hasn't been doing so hot. Oh, look at that, Beedrill EX, not bad. We do get some really rare cards sometimes opening up fair. I mean, obviously you do get rare cards every now and then when you open up these free packs, but lately I've been getting pretty lucky. It's just I have not been able to hit the red trainer, the full art card, and it's really frustrating because I could use a second copy of it. It's not necessary because I generally only really need one copy when I'm building a deck. But let's go ahead and check out our Wonder Pick, see if there's anything good. Ooh, we've got a Japanese pack here. All right, let's see if there's any 4 stars. Because if there's any 4 stars, then we go for those. But there is a 3-star one that I'm interested in that's in Japanese. So we're gonna try to go for that one. Let's go back up here. Sorry if that made you a little dizzy. And it's gonna be this. We're gonna try to go for the Carnivine. All right. Let's pick the one in the center. Oh, we were so close. At least we got a rare. Okay. At least we got a rare. That's not bad. Some of the thanks here. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to it now. So we've just got a few rewards to complete here. And then let's get our daily shop stuff. All right. Got some shop tickets here. All right. The next thing I want to do is go towards our events and see where we're at. Oh, the event is finished, but we can still play a game. Yeah, well, let's try. What should we play today? I haven't really planned anything. Oh, you want to play the Charizard deck? This Charizard deck is insane. It's just, oh no, this isn't the one that I'm thinking of. Let's see, where is it? Charizard Rate, I think is what it's called. This is just, it's just Charizard. It's Charizard's your only Pokemon, you've got one Pokeball. Your goal is to just win the game with Charizard. It's a risky game because you obviously fold to certain things like, well, you fold to the Electric Oricorio, that's for sure. But it's not like the end of the world. Statistically, you are going to win the games that you have a good matchup on, and you do have a favorable matchup against a lot of Pokemon decks. The reason why you play Charizard is because it is so powerful. Being able to deal so much damage on turn 3, I think it is, and just being able to guarantee it is the other important thing. You're just guaranteed, because like by having a Charmander as your only Pokemon in the deck, you're guaranteed to have Charmander as one of your leads, as your opening card. So, and then you've got cards like Iono, Rotom Dex that helps find what you're looking for. But I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna, oh, you know what? I can use Rotom Dex, I guess. So Rotom Dex is in this deck, so you can look at the top card and kind of go from there. We might as well shuffle because Charmeleon's not gonna do anything for us. We already have the rare candy. Iono is good for like finding things as well. If you have a bad hand, you can just use Iono, but you don't have to use Iono. So, and the good thing about Charizard EX is that Steam Artillery is a 1-hit KO on both of these Pokemon actually. So we are looking pretty good here as we use Stoke. I am gonna just Professor's Research here. It's always a good idea to use Professor's Research first before you go to Iono. And then, yeah, Stoke is just a very simple way to get a bunch of energy. I've actually thought about ways to use Stoke in other means. Like, could you possibly use Stoke and then move that energy through a Dawn or something? It's just too complicated. It's better to just not think too hard and use Stoke for Steam Artillery. But I have definitely thought about possibly using Stoke as a means to basically take advantage of the fact that we've got so much energy. Okay, I'm gonna equip Giant Cape here. I think Giant Cape is the only equipment I have in this deck. Or Pokemon tool, I should say. Just a very powerful card that makes your Charizard 200 HP. 200 is a very, very strong game. Yeah, and our opponent does concede here. Again, Charizard EX, this deck is insane, but you're running the risk. You're basically flipping a coin and saying, if you have a shiny, or if you have the electric or Oricorio, then I lose. That's what you're saying, basically. All right, let's get into another game here. We are faced with a level 42. Looks like they have, I think that emblem means that they have all the Mew cards. All right, so just so you know, this is going to be like one of the last times. This is very possible. This could be one of the last times that this deck will be at all viable. I'm not saying it's like 100% viable. I probably wouldn't play this all the time on ladder because you are going to face Oricorio, but I have played it in ladder and I have won because Charizard turboing out Charizard is just a really, really strong strategy. Alright, so let's use Pokeball here, thin out our deck. We're still in, see, we're waiting on, I guess we're just waiting on Charizard. Let's just do this. Let's bench the Charmander. And then I think we just pass the turn here. I don't really have any, I don't see any rush to do anything else. The other reason why we would like to see more Shiny Revelry so we can get that second Charmander. We still don't have a second Shiny Charmander, which is hilarious. We actually do need to open up some Shiny Revelry. And I'm not gonna like Pokegold the Shiny Revelry stuff. I figured for my free packs I'm just gonna use, because you know, you have to use your free packs for something. If you get everything, then there's just no point, right? Because you're there's no point to getting the free stuff. I'm saying you have free packs. Take advantage of that if you can. Let's just potion here. We are still missing Charizard, but I think what we can at the very least do is go Charmeleon here. And then I say we just attack. I think, I don't know, we just have to Iono next turn, right? I also don't relish using the Charmeleon because that's one less card in hand, but we do need to kind of figure out what to do here. I feel like if I didn't use Charmeleon, that might have been fair too. It's just I have to look for both Rare Candy and Charizard at the same time. At least doing it this way, I do get a Charizard and I don't see a Rare Candy, so it's like, you know, whatever. But let's go ahead and switch here. Next turn we can use Lily. Let's just Rotom Dex here. I love Rotom Dex. I used to think this card was bad, but it's actually very, very good. We're not going to shuffle because we actually do want to see Giant Cape. And then if our opponent doesn't do anything fast, they will likely lose this game. Let's see, so it's a Psychic Togepi deck, Togekiss deck. I still don't know what they do here. Okay, they're gonna use Rare Candy to get Togekiss. I'm not sure what Togekiss does. Okay. I don't know if that's a very good strategy. I mean, it's certainly a good stage 2. It's just, it's a basic. So what can you expect? You know. All right, let's use Lily here. Yeah, our opponent concedes. So there you have it, folks. Charizard, very strong strategy. Turboing out Charizard. I guess I'll call this Turbo Charizard, Turbo Zard. Whatever, I'll think of a name for it. But you'll see this deck a lot on ladder. I don't know if you're going to see this deck next month or in the next season, but it is an interesting idea. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.